if June comes, now from May, the small cycle of fire is beginning. This was the last page of last week. We start from the tiger, rabbit, and dragon as a wood month. So wood become really high. A little bit retreating in April as a dragon. From May through the punishment or just beginning of the fire energy, now fire energy is increasing, now coming to the June's energy. So this is the June. We can see this tiger is also generating horse. So wood is generating horse. When we first talked about this year's heavenly stem, the water, is all about the last 3 years. What we experienced from last 3 years are now governing our mind and thinking in this year, and then any kind of things coming out from those mind as a wood. So that is the big picture of this year. Any kind of things we experience for last 3 years, any kind of disadvantage or advantage, those are kind of governing our head, our mind and thinking. And the new things are coming out from that mind. That is the birth branch of the spring, the meaning. Those are now producing, now generating the fire aspect as well. Before in February, I lost my February pictures, but February picture is really similar to this. Just wood is really dominant because it's all about water from water to wood. And fire is about this 8%. But now those wood energy is all generating the fire. So fire become the dominant energy. When I said fire become dominant, you guys start guess what spirit is my fire. Just for example. Yeah, for fire, daily master, fire is friendship. For earth, fire is mother. For wood, fire is child. I drew too big. For water, fire is wealth. And for metal, fire is official spirits. From June, maybe it's better to talk in June, but like now all the wood energy become fire. When wood is really strong in February to April, like that, the wood is like going straight up or going to any direction, but it's more like straight moving aspect. So if you force your wood energy, you only see the front, not considering about the side. So you might miss something that other people are talking to you. And fire is now, that straightforward energy is now expanding to the side. Your vision become a little bit more broader. In the first and second live session about the wood would try to enforce its energy, but the water is kind of holding that energy to just say be careful like that, because the really strong wood energy cannot see other thing and then it can make a mistake. So I usually tend to talk about like just waiting until when fire comes, because it looks more like diverse, right? It can start thinking about the wood, start to consider about the fire and earth, just water a little bit. Metal is smaller. This looks better picture, much better picture than this. This just water and wood, and those three are small. In June's energy, at least 3 characters are coexist together. So everything is happening right now as a small cycle of wood start expanding through May to June to July. But Gui Hai, 2023 will become water again. No, the 2023 will be the Gui Mao, the rabbit. This is this year, and 2023 will be the rabbit. So water stem with the wood branch. And if the branch is wood, I consider that as a wood. So it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's same. The wood energy will be mostly dominant. Right. So June is the most balanced month of 2022. No, I don't I do not mean it is the most balanced, but at least in springtime when wood energy is like prominently dominant, that could be more one-side thinking. And your eyes become narrow. The summertime comes, at least you guys, you can think 2 to 3 different things. But still, for metal and maybe water, mostly metal is suppressed by that fire energy, so I cannot say it is balanced year. That's right, more broad-minded thinking. I might say like this year, wood dominant year, I guess metal month might be more balanced. Like now fire get a little decreased in August. September is also fire, it's not, but at least like these 3 now metal become a little bit balanced picture. November water, wood dominant, not very balanced. December not very balanced. Like month itself, if we look at the month itself, there are partiality there. See, the metal and water are all small here. I don't say this is balanced. But when I look at the other month, like at least 3, the wood, fire, earth become a little bit balanced in July, right? This is considered as a balanced. And in August, at least wood, earth, and metal become balanced. But still, for those 2 elements, that is not balanced. But if your chart needs those energy, your chart can become balanced. Any difference between in-wood tiger ear and e-wood ear, or they are treated as the same wood ear? Do you mean the Mao wood, the rabbit, like this year and next year? We kind of covered that last week. Okay, when tiger comes, those are considered as a wood ear anyway, but the portion of fire might be different. This is the tiger, and this is the wood, the rabbit. Tiger versus wood, the rabbit. In rabbit ear, this picture is for this year, the rabbit month, but the ear is not kind of no different. The fire becomes smaller in wood ear, right? The rabbit ear, and there are fire and earth in tiger, and that is from the hidden stem. We covered it last week. In rabbit, there are only wood in the hidden stem, so wood become more dominant. It could be more wood energy pushing ear. In tiger ear, there is a fire, there is earth, and there is wood. So fire and earth has little portion here. So in tiger ear, we kind of consider those 3 aspects as well. We consider earth, and we consider fire, and we consider wood. Those 3 element is like, should I do this, or should I do that, or should I do this? So it's more like carefulness is the characteristic of the birth branch. And when we start something in any season, there are like several different kinds of elements coming together, and we become a little bit more careful, or a little bit more doing multiple things. And when it becomes to the rabbit, like exuberance branch, now there's only 1 element here, so just wood energies push it through. So next year, like the rabbit ear might be more focusing on one stuff, not focusing on multiple things. Maybe mostly we will care about the one kind of direction. But August is monkey month, clash with tiger, so balance means what? So balance means whenever the wood energy is that dominant, that is already not balanced. And clash doesn't mean good or not. This one also I explained last week. And there is a clash in August time, and then clash is just the form of the action. It doesn't really determine that month is good or not. But at least the clash means we can think 2 different things. We can consider 2 different things, like monkey mind and also tiger mind. And those 2 thinking can bring us the diversity of our thinking. I feel like just focusing on one mind, like wood mind, could be imbalance. It's not balanced. And even though the clash comes, if metal comes, that one will make little balance with the wood. You can choose either metal world or either wood world as your next direction. Yeah, thank you. But there's a meaning of the clash. There should be meaning of the clash in August. There should be some kind of clashing related behavior or action or talking. We can have an argument with one person or in my family member, but there could be more positive or going to negative. That's the result. That is the result. And then clash just define the action, the make an argument, or going somewhere, or meeting somebody, doing surgery, like that. It's kind of, it doesn't determine good or bad. It doesn't determine the result. It is all about the effort of the other element that makes some kind of turnaround, turn the direction of this year to the better place or the worst place. That depends on people's chart. So that is clash. Yeah, there could be confrontation as well. June's energy, the being fire horse, it could be really strong fire. It could be really strong fire and make someone's chart really not in a balanced state, especially if someone has dog. Those three energy create the triple combination of fire. It will create really big fire energy. Those are these three. I always consider this combinational aspect as a really important thing because there's something really happen in this kind of period of time, because what makes the chart really imbalance is the combination, triple combination or seasonal combination, not a clash. So you guys directly can think if fire energy is like this big, oh, maybe the metal become really small. Metal become really small. And it doesn't mean metal person is dead. It just means the 10 spirit of the metal aspect could be decreased. If metal is the mother spirit as input, maybe in this time of year or period, maybe you guys are not very easy to study something. You guys have to deal with this fire first. Or if this fire energy is mother spirit as input, the metal could be the output, is the opposite energy. So that person might focus more on the input source, more studying, and then don't go out for working or something like that. So that determines the tendency of our action and behavior and mind and thinking. So that was horse.